start off with cup number 1. It's earthenware. Cup number 1 is earthenware. And I'm going to do a white interior and antique bronze on the outside. This is just the first coat. So okay, what I did is I took my underglaze and I just glazed around over the top of the texturing, and then I took a sponge and I sponged off as much as I wanted to come off. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the clear glaze, the downright white, and I'm going to glaze the inside downright white. Now this is an earthenware cup. This isn't necessarily meant for use. You know, this isn't going to go in your cupboard and you're going to use it that way. But I've glazed the top. This is downright white, and down here are the black texturings. And we'll see how it turns out. I mean, I have a good idea. It's supposed to look like a strip of black down this one in old pewter. And the reason I have it in this bucket is because I hadn't used it in so long. I took my blender and my water and I blended it all up. Okay, I have to admit, this was my messed up yucky yuck cup. And I've thought of all kinds of, ooh, I just saw a white spot. I just thought of all kinds of colors I could glaze this thing. And I just did it in it's going to be 100% pewter. It's called old pewter. And I'm looking at it now and I'm really a little bit psyched to see how this turns out. This is the cup I kept looking at going, ugh, what am I going to do with you? And yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens with this. Looks pretty good. Okay, this one is E9 and I'm going to glaze it with lemon peel. It says transparent lemon peel, GL655. I'm not really sure what it looks like, but I'm trying to go by the fact that it says lemon peel, which I'm assuming is yellow, and it's transparent, which I'm assuming you can see through. But I'm going to do, oh, well, you'll see what I do with it. I accidentally spilled it, but I'm going to use this to glaze with. So here we go. Now this is transparent yellow. It's not going to be a solid. So it may have streaks in it, and I brushed it on going in the same direction, so hopefully all the streaks turn out going in the same direction. Almost done. I'll just do my initials. Okay, this is cup E10, and I am putting autumn on this. Yeah, I think I'm going to put autumn over the whole thing because I have a color, I'm not really sure what color it is, and I know how this one's going to turn out. So, there you go. Okay, I just started it. We're starting at 54 degrees and did it at cone 06 on slow speed, and I'm holding it for 10 minutes. So hopefully that will work, and we look forward to seeing the results. Okay, here is, it took 11 hours, 43 minutes to fire, low fire. It's earthenware in there. Okay, this is E1. And this is, so you can actually even see the size of it, because sometimes in pictures you're not able to really tell. This is the first cup that I made on day 1. The very tentative little cup, teacup. This one I'm pleased with, because it was one that crashed and had marks, and then I had to improvise and add more marks around it. This isn't solid white, is kind of a gray because I mixed some of the dark with it, but I did an underglaze around here and made a strip, and I think it looks pretty good. I do like the style of it. My favorite is E5. Now, just so that anyone that is noticing that, the reason I got mixed up as I put E6 on here, and the reason I put E6 is because I had trimmed it on the 6th day, and so when I was doing the cups, this was at the very beginning, and I accidentally put a 6 on there because that was the day I trimmed it, not the day I threw it. From that point on, I was putting them on the day that I throw. But this thing it was uglier than sin, I must say. I was not happy with it. And you really can't see the inside unless you're sitting here. I tried to take a picture of it and it wouldn't work. But I love this. It's just, the pewter, the old pewter turned out amazing. And this is actually a boo-boo. It's supposed to come out solid pewter, but it broke up because I had to, it's an old glaze, and I think I put too much water in it possibly, but I don't know. I like that effect. I think it turned out awesome. This one is officially Earthenware 6, E6, and this was done in a dark gray. The glaze I got from NASCO was $3 for a pint, so I grabbed it. And I probably would have put another coat on it. I like it, I do, I think it looks really good, but yeah, probably another coat would have been great. And this one is E9. Transparent. It was lemon peel glaze, and it said it was transparent, so I was thinking it might possibly have streaks, so I was really careful to put a nice good coat on there so it would turn out solid, and it did, and it just looks like a little cupcake. My girls love it, so yeah, I'm just really happy. It's just this nice lemon little beauty, and everything's covered. There's no little white speckles or spots anywhere. It's just a solid yellow. Love that. And this one, E10, I love this glaze. It's called Autumn, and it's an art glaze from Duncan. And it turns out green. I don't know how much of it you can see, but it turns out green and red. And you're going to see the pictures after, because I'm going to post before, during, and after of this cup. But I just think this one turned out great. I don't know, I love that little green cup. Anyway, so that's it for the earthenware firing. Now I just need to be glazing the stoneware, and that'll probably be another week or so, because I'm going to get as many as I can in the kiln. That was a very empty kiln I had, and I don't like doing that because it's a waste of energy. So I am going to wait until I get some of the stoneware ones ready. And the challenge actually with the stoneware is I have them in buckets. I have these huge 5-gallon buckets, and they're in powder form, and some of them are in wet form, but I haven't used them since, I couldn't even tell you when, probably a year maybe. I used them when I first got them, so whenever that was. But yeah, it's going to take some time, because it takes time to mix it and sift it and make sure everything is right. But yeah, I will get to those. It's just going to take me a little longer maybe, but hey, you got something here. Got a little bit of glaze going on. And thank you for joining me, and hope it was enjoyable for you, because it's really exciting for me. And we will see you tomorrow, or we will see you whenever you watch the next video.